take it away.
Hello everyone, it's so great to see you today. As Casper mentioned, I'm Happy Bear, your Captain Toad runner today, and I am just so excited to be with you today, kicking off Frost Fatales Friday. I also have the lovely Jenneticist as my commentator today. Jen, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, good afternoon everyone. My name is Jenneticist, and I'm new to the Captain Toad scene, but I'm so excited to be here to talk a little bit about Toad with Happy Bear.
Well, I am super excited for it today. Yeah, this is, I think, the first time that Captain Toad has ever been run at a GDQ event, so yeah, this is a big day for the community. Okay, we are going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this isn't even really a level, it's just kind of an introductory movement stage. We grab a star, it's super fun. So our goal today for the any percent category, which we're running, is to grab 155 diamonds so that we can get into the final boss level and beat the game. For now, we've got to deal with this guy. His name is Ringo, and Toadette just wants that star really bad. She's hanging on for dear life. And spoiler alert, this is not the last time that we will see this happen over the course of the next 2 hours. It's up to Toad to save the day. And
to save his sister, right? I did not know this until you taught me that Toad is canonically Toadette's sister.
In this game, at least, Toad and Toadette are siblings and not romantically involved at all. So now you know. So this first part of the run.
Alrighty, Frost Fatales, we are running into some technical difficulties. We will be right back with Happy Bear's run. Just stay right there, and we'll be back soon. While we're waiting for the run to continue, let's go ahead and talk about some of these prizes. If you send in a donation of over $125, you'll actually get the chance to pool for a PlayStation 5. And we all know finding a PS5 is probably the most difficult thing, a little bit easier than finding a shiny Pokemon, but beyond that, if you want to get a chance to get a PS5, go ahead and send in those donations. Along with that, if you send in a donation of over $125, you can also win a SkyTech gaming PC. It is brand new, it's beautiful, it has all the RGBs you'll love and need, so go ahead and get those donations in for those fantastic prizes. We also have a few donations from y'all, so let's get into those. We have a $125 donation from Sir Dan, 1987. Thank you so much for that donation. We have $250 from Inky Moon. Thank you so much for that. We have $100 from Brian J. We really appreciate all these donations, y'all. And we also have a $150 donation from Anonymous. Keep them coming. I'd also like to take a quick second to talk about what we're all here for, Malala Fun. Malala Fun is working for a world where all girls can learn and lead. Malala Fund advocates for resources and policy changes needed to give all girls a secondary education, invests in local education leaders, and amplifies the voices of girls fighting for change. To learn more information, check out malala.org. It looks like we're inching closer and closer and closer to our Captain Toad Treasure Tracker bonus level. If this incentive is met, Happy Bear will play the 4 Super Mario Odyssey bonus levels following their run. So go ahead and get those donations in for this incentive. You're really, really not going to want to miss this. We have a $15 donation from Mar. Thank you so much for that. We also have a $25 donation from Griffin. And another $25 donation from Barbacia. Thank you so much for that, y'all. We have a $150 donation from Andrew Prime. Thank you so much for that. We have a $100 donations from players A plus B. Thank you so, so much for that. We have a $25 donation from Nintendo PC. And another $25 from Nateo. Thank you so much. It's incredible to see these donations from all of y'all, so keep them coming. Alrighty, GDQ, it looks like all our issues are clear and we're ready to watch Happy Bear's run. Take it away, Happy Bear.
Okay, Frost Fatales fans, take 2, let's try this again. I'm Happy Bear, excited to be with you today. Jen, do you want to introduce yourself one more time?
Absolutely. Hey everyone, I'm Jen, or Geneticist, and let's get kicked off with some fungal action
Friday,
here.
Fungus Friday.
Yes,
Perfect.
exactly.
I love it.
Fungal Friend Friday.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, we're gonna get started again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is just kind of an intro level. It's not even a level, it's just kind of an interactive cutscene. The goal of the any percent run, which we're doing right now, is to do, or rather to gather 155 diamonds so that we can unlock the final boss level at the end of the game. And that's all we got to do. That's what we'll be doing for the next 2 hours. That and watching Toad and Toadette make extremely bad life choices. Yeah, this isn't the last time we'll be seeing this. And actually, Jen, I appreciate you reminding me of this earlier, but Toad and Toadette are actually canonically siblings. They are not dating. So yeah, that was kind of a mind blower the first time you learned about that, right, Jen?
I know, yeah, you taught me about that, and it just blew everything wide open. When was Toadette's first appearance in the Mario franchise? Do you know? I don't think we've talked about this.
Yeah, I think it was Mario Kart Double Dash, actually, was the first time I remember seeing Toadette. I don't think that's the final word on this subject. I'm not necessarily a Toadette scholar, but that's the first time I remember seeing Toadette. So, okay, so this first level, this is our tutorial level. Basically, it just teaches us how to move Toad and how to use the pointer and things like that. So we can use the ZR button to interact with quite a few things, and that is going to be what we do for the majority of the run. Is we're interacting with things to make them go up and down, left and right, or to blow them up.
And so, most of the levels have 3 diamonds. That's correct, right? But in some of the levels, you will get 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Jen. So in most levels, we're getting 3 diamonds, but in some we just get 2. That's the any percent route. That's normal. So if you see me only get 2 in a level instead of 3, don't panic. We have it under control. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to do a really big skip. We're just going to walk off the edge right here and land there. That saves us about 15 or 20 seconds. And that's... we don't have a lot of glitches in this game, if any, but we do have a lot of skips that we can use, which is really nice, and makes us go super fast. You can see I'm holding on to this spin wheel so that it doesn't move. And then I'm gonna hold on to this guy so that we just have a clear path to that diamond. And voila.
Something that I really appreciate as someone who is barely even like casually familiar with this game is how you're navigating Toad without seeing where he is whatsoever. Like normally you'd be flipping the level around and seeing where he is going in those tunnels and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the casual way to do it. I think maybe some Captain Toad runners are more skilled at that, but I don't know. I kind of like to just be a daredevil, I guess. So, oops. So here we've got.
Impressive.
Thank you, Jen. So this level introduces us to a couple of different things. Number one, the touchstones, which we use. And number two, the reset exploit. So we're just going to restart the level to restart us right at our starting position. That skips having to go all the way back to the beginning of the level. You can save a lot of time that way. You're going to see me reset exploiting a lot over the course of the run. And yeah, that's one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal that we have. Now this level, we just get to hang out a little bit. We just have to set up our touchstones a little bit, and that's all we do. Otherwise, we just kind of play the level casually. This is a fun level. I enjoy it. It's just happy, cheerful, comfy vibes, which is pretty much this entire game.
So what's your history with Captain Toad? The game, I guess, not the character necessarily.
Well, Captain Toad and I used to date. He's my ex.
You heard it here first, folks. Oh my god,
yeah.
Scandalous.
I played it, I think 2015. I played the Wii U version, and then I didn't play it for a long time, and then I realized when it came out on Switch, hey, I really want to speedrun this. So I started speedrunning it early January 2021 and just fell in love with it. The Switch version is, in my opinion, a lot easier to speedrun than the Wii U version. I've just been speedrunning off and on since then. I also do the All Gems and New Game Plus categories for this game. But any percent is my first love for sure. This is Double Cherry Palace, aka the Palace of Existential Crisis, because there are two Toads instead of one. Which one is the real one? Someone in my chat the other night suggested that maybe neither is the real one, and that the original Captain Toad kind of dies in the splitting process, which is really dark. But as we will see, that isn't the only dark thing about this game. And I said a moment ago that this game is really comfy and cute, and that's not actually the case at all. This game is actually rated M for mega dark.
Yeah, I think this is a good opportunity to kind of introduce our thesis for this run, which is that Captain Toad is at best a morally ambiguous character, and at worst is perhaps one of the most nefarious creatures in all of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Super nefarious. So I want to see some comments in chat about whether you think that Toad is nefarious over the course of the run. Okay, this is one of my favorite levels. It's Spin Wheel Library. This introduces us to spin wheels. That's a big mechanic that we have over the course of the game. We're going to reset exploit again, and then we just get to spin some spin wheels. So you'll notice that we skipped level 6. There are some levels that we just outright skip over the course of the run. So don't worry, that wasn't a mistake. That is something pretty normal. And I think I need new Joy-Cons because they be drifting a little bit. And you see that a little bit with the spin wheel sometimes, where if you move the Joy-Con in a certain way, it doesn't want to move. So, yeah, ideally I would have a Switch Pro controller for this, but we're doing the poverty on new percent run today. So, okay, this is our first auto scroller level. So, Casper, I think that this would be a fantastic time for some donations.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Schmidt that says, "Go Happy Bear!" We also have $10 from Lucky Hamburger that says, "I'm very happy to see this bear on stage today. Good luck on your run, and thanks for always being cool."
Thank you, Schmidt and Lucky. Those are two of my friends, and I'm so glad to see them donating. That's awesome. We have time for probably 3 more.
Alrighty, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to check on our incentive. It looks like we're building up towards it, just about $700 away from that bonus run, so make sure you get those donations in for this Captain Toad Treasure Tracker bonus run. And as for a donation for you, we have $150 from Lala. Thank you so much for that. And we also have $25 from Pete, so thank you so much for that as well.
Sounds good, Casper. Thank you so much. Boy, I'm really blown away at the support that everyone is showing so far. That is awesome. Okay, so that's our first auto scroller level. I always like to get the 1-up, the 100 coin 1-up there, just because you never know what crazy things can happen during a run, especially a marathon run. So, yeah, we get the 1-up there. But okay, now this is our first boss level, the King of Powerpuff Peak. Now I understand if some of you are scared by what you're about to see. This is the scariest boss ever, scarier than Alien or Mars Attacks or anything in Resident Evil. Dragodon is super scary, so if you need to look away for a moment, I totally understand.
Yeah, I really think this game should have been put in the horror block the other night.
I would agree with that, geneticist, for multiple reasons. I don't know why I just called you geneticist. I literally
we are
never
being
called
oddly
you that
formal.
before.
Happy Bear wins.
I am. Jen, do you want to talk a little bit more about just why Dragodon is so scary?
Why Dragodon is so scary? Absolutely. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a different tack here. I have a differing opinion. I think that Dragodon is not scary. I think that Dragodon is a victim here. So he is just chilling out in his nice little lava bubble, probably enjoying a hot drink of some sort. And Toad just like busts in, starts absconding with his gold, which he probably acquired through legitimate means, I don't know. I think that we're being incredibly unfair to Dragodon. And this is going to be a recurring theme throughout this run. I think we need justice for Dragodon. I don't know. I'm gonna try to convince you over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, Jen, I think you're right. Like, why am I here in this dude's house? I gave him a concussion, and then I landed on his gigantic bump, and now I'm taking a star, and I've already taken 3 of his diamonds. Like, I don't know. I'm having second thoughts, Jen, about what I'm doing here.
I'm glad that I'm showing you the light. Yeah, so
okay.
we don't really know why Captain Toad is trying to acquire all of these diamonds and treasure, and do we?
No, the game never actually says, Jen. Yeah, we look at that tent full of mushrooms and turnip. I don't know why Toad is collecting turnips, but you know, to each their own. But yeah, he's got this tent full of treasure, and we don't know why. We have no idea. We don't know his motivations or backstory. We just know he craves golden loot.
And he's going into natural environments, disturbing the natural ecology for his own benefit.
Yeah, we're gonna be disturbing some of the environment here. So this introduces us to the piranha creepers. We're kind of specialized piranha plants that just do nothing but chomp back and forth all day. Kind of like our beautiful GDQ Faith Pop emotes. So yeah, maybe Jen, I need a piranha plant pop emote. That'd be kind of fun.
Oh, that'd be really cute. I like that idea a lot. We got a very relevant question in chat, which is something that gets touched on later in the run. Someone was asking if you intentionally avoid getting the bonus incentives at the end of each level, and if that saves time.
I do, yeah, that's a great question, and the answer is I do, as much as possible. So we'll see that a couple times over the course of the run. Is I sometimes deliberately take damage at the end of a stage just to avoid a bonus. And yeah, the bonuses, they actually lose us about 4 or 5 seconds. So yeah, we try to avoid them as much as we can. So yeah, that's a great question. Sometimes we can't avoid them, like with World 1-2 that we did a few minutes ago. Now we're going to use Toad's hitbox to just kind of walk over that little gap. And that's your introduction to Toad's gigantic hitbox. Toad can literally walk over small gaps, and we will use that to our advantage a few times during the run. But that little corner cut there saves us probably about half a second, but it's always fun and impressive to do. It's definitely one of my favorite things about cute little nefarious Toad, is his gigantic hitbox. Okay, Turnip Cannon Jungle. This one we're gonna stomp on the wildlife a little bit, and
no.
I know, seriously. And we're gonna do another reset exploit, and then we get to start launching turnips everywhere at everything. Although not. Oh, go ahead, Jen.
Oh, I was going to say someone in chat suggested that the turnips are probably a reference to Super Mario Bros. 2, which is a great suggestion.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. I have no idea what else they would be referencing. Yeah, I think that they do come from Super Mario Brothers too. And it's one of the fun things about this game is how it calls back to other Mario games and incorporates some Mario lore into it. Some different fun Mario enemies like Charge and Chucks, who we will meet later in the run. We don't like the Charge and Chucks. This is one of my favorite levels in the game. It's just like a cute little diorama. It's got those 8th grade science project vibes to it.
Something that I've been thinking a lot about as you've been teaching me about this game is like the evolutionary genetics of Toad. So I'm a geneticist, not just a name, but also in trade. And something I would like us to think about, Happy Bear, is Toad a fungus? Is he an animal with some sort of fungus attached to him? What's his deal? Where does he fit in the various kingdoms of life?
Yeah, I think Toad is something beautiful, some new hybrid life form that we've never seen before. This game is pushing the frontiers of biology, of geography, of science and art themselves. But I want to see some answers in chat about what you think. Maybe Toad is a symbiotic life form. Maybe Toad is just an evolved fungus. Who knows? But maybe some of our wise chatters can help us answer the question.
So, if I'm not mistaken, you're about to go into a kind of scary level, correct?
I am, yeah. If you want to talk for a little bit, Jen, that would be good.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so while Happy Bear is going through this scary gauntlet of bitty butts, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about where I think Toad fits in this whole scheme of life. So I happen to have 3 books about mushrooms on my desk in front of me right now, which isn't specifically because of Captain Toad, but just is kind of a happy coincidence. And I recently learned that the last common ancestor between animals and fungi was about 1 billion years ago. But I'm thinking that maybe Toad is the missing link. Toad is the missing ancestor. I'd like to see what Chet has to say about that.
Jen, I like your thesis. I like your philosophy on that.
Chat is suggesting that it might be some sort of like cordyceps kind of situation from The Last of Us, where it's some sort of parasitic fungus that it has taken control of Toad, perhaps to enact his nefarious goals.
Yeah, you know, I think you're onto something there. This game could be a Last of Us spin-off. I had no idea, but I've never played The Last of Us, but maybe I have. Maybe I actually
Maybe
have.
you're playing it right now.
I could. Or maybe the real Last of Us is the friends that we made along the way.
Chat has also suggested that this was explained in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, in which there was a divergent evolutionary line going to, like, diverging into reptiles and humanoid fungi. And I think we're right. We should just always defer to the Super Mario Bros. Movie for any kind of canonical questions.
You know, if somebody mentions that Super Mario Brothers movie to me, then I'm gonna turn this run around and we're gonna go right back to the beginning of the level. So, chat, you better not mention that again.
That was your only warning, chat.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna shut it down and just play Zelda's Adventure for an hour and a half. Do I have a Philips CDI? No, I don't. But you know, I'll astrally project somehow.
We can find one for you. Last minute, somehow. We'll make this work. It'll be a tech nightmare, but it's
Perfect.
okay.
I love it. I love it. Casper, do you want to give us 1 or 2 donations right now?
Yep, I have a bunch for you. Alrighty, we have $25 from Birdie that says Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is rated M for morbid mushrooms. We also have $100 from players A plus B, our second time hearing from them today. Time for adventure! Good luck to Happy Bear on the Captain Toad run. Love this game and happy to see it run here. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the generous donations. You love to see it. Okay, let's see if we can get past this guy. Oof, that was very close. It's difficult to catch that Shy Guy in a good cycle sometimes. And the reason that we don't want to get hit there is because we're going to damage boost at the end of this level. There we go. Okay, that level can go weirdly wrong sometimes, but we got it.
Beautifully done.
Thank you, Jen. And now, Toad's hanging on for dear life with Wingo. Toad and Toadette have a pathological need to fight Wingo for these stars. They literally can't let go, and I just want to say, dude, just go have a regular job or something. You don't need to like put yourself in mortal danger to collect these stars. But anyway,
maybe Toad is just an adrenaline junkie.
You know, he totally could be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a big skip coming up here. So we gotta land just right on the edge of this ledge in order to freeze Wingo. Okay, so we got the first try skip. That's really, really good. And now we're gonna fling this turnip at Wingo, and that will pause him for 10 or 15 seconds. This is all kind of one very big complicated skip. Okay, very good, we got it. Okay, so that was the big part of the Wingo skip. Now we just need to not get blown off the edge. Good job. Good job. And now we're just gonna glom onto that ladder using Toad's hitbox. Okay, so that's what we call a first try Wingo skip. The entire thing went off without a hitch.
Great job.
It's very, very blessed to have that happen in a marathon. And now, so our big strategy with this boss fight here, this is our first Wingo boss fight. He's gonna fling some gigantic turnips at us, and we're gonna put them kind of in order like this. And the goal is to... that was exactly where we didn't want him to go. Okay, we'll do that. That's fine. You try to line the turnips up. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
That's pretty fast, Wingo.
Wingo's spawn point in each of those cardinal directions is random, so Happy Bear doesn't know where Wingo's going to be spawning. So she has to take her best guess as to where to put those turnips.
That's exactly right, Jen. Yeah, so a lot of the time his pattern is discernible, but sometimes he just totally does random things. But we do try to put all the turnips right next to each other and pull them up almost all the way so that we can just throw them as fast as we can at Wingo. So pretty good Wingo's Watchtower. I would be satisfied with that in a run for sure. And now we get to one of the quirkiest parts about this run. So for some reason, the run is not over, but after book 1, the credits start rolling. And I don't know why this happens. I don't know why that is, but that's how it is. So that was their choice. That's totally fine. We're going to be ready for a couple donations in a moment, but I do want you to look very closely at the name Matthew Potter in the Nintendo of Europe Quality Assurance team coming up at the end. His name, Matthew, is spelled with 3 T's, so keep an eye on that, chat. Kasper, do you want to do a couple donations for us?
Absolutely. In the spirit of open discussion during this run, I know you touched on this earlier, but John Q. Adams donates with $125 saying, thoughts on the size of Toad's hitbox? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Quincy, I think it's pretty big. It's pretty big. His hitbox definitely is not lying, put it that way. So yeah, we've got time for one more.
Well, actually, for our bonus levels, we are about $500 away from that. So go ahead and get your donations in. When you send in your donation through the official GDQ website, you have the option to choose an incentive. So make sure you choose for this bonus level so we can see it. Along with that, we have $125 from Zeke Boogie Dude. So thank you so much for that.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's so exciting. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you, Quincy. I appreciate you, even if you are the most sarcastic friend I've ever had in my life. I adore you. So, okay. Well, that was book 1. And now we are going to go into episode 2, book 2. And as Anakin Skywalker would say, this is where the fun begins. The levels start getting a little bit more complicated from here on out. We do get a redo of the first level, the intro level. Toad and Toadette, Toadette just got rescued and they're at it again. They just found another star. What could go wrong, Jen?
Absolutely nothing. This is going to go off without a hitch.
It will. Absolutely, but oh no. Everyone, whose feathers are those? Who could it be? It's Wingo again. Who could have seen this coming?
Certainly not I.
Not
I
me.
am flabbergasted.
I am too.
Yeah,
please, Kasper.
Alrighty, y'all, I would just like to announce that this Frost Fatales 2022 event has officially passed the Fleet Fatales 2022 total donations. We are above 81,000 now, so thank you all so much for this. It's an incredible milestone for us, and we're so appreciative of all the donations.
Thank you, everyone. I just feel so privileged to be a part of this community and to be helping to raise money for an amazing cause today. So thank you all so much. Okay, so now Toadette is our main character, so we got a little girl power going in this run, which I personally like. Jen, I don't know what your feelings on girl power are, but...
Oh, very pro.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but you never know. So yeah, this level we are just sliding down slopes basically. Oh, and there's our first charge and check, so we're gonna pause him and also freeze these animals. Jen, it's incredible and a little disturbing to me that Toadette, just with like a flick of her fingers, can pause these animals and creatures and just like make them do whatever she wants.
I think that speaks to the amazing power of fungi.
I would agree. Yeah, these fungi have such bizarre mind control powers. Maybe this really is The Last of Us.
Yeah,
Except
so
now, go ahead, Jen.
I have a fungal fact.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so it's estimated that 3 million fungi exist, but only 150,000 species have been identified. And the remainder are what's known as cryptic fungi. And I think we've just discovered one. And she has mind control powers.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with this fungi for sure.
Or fun gal, as the case may be.
She's not a fun guy, that's for sure. She will mind control you. Okay, so we're gonna try a skip because this is a marathon run. We actually have a pretty big skip that we get probably 25% of the time in regular runs. We're gonna try to jump, or rather fall, onto that fence right there and use Toadette's hitbox to just sort of walk across. Let's try it one more time and then we'll continue. Didn't get it. I think I was a little bit off, but that's okay. Yeah, ideally you can use that skip to just immediately grab onto the ledge and grab the star. It saves about 15 or 20 seconds, but it's pretty hard to do. But we'll have another skip that uses Toadette's hitbox coming up in a few stages, so no worries.
Do you know if Toad and Toadette have the same sized hitbox? I don't think we've talked about this before. Are they coded the same?
They are coded the same as far as I know, Jen. Okay, chat. So see that gem back there? We are going to try to spin around and grab it without even seeing it. So we call that the swag diamond. And there we go. Swag diamond means that this run will PB or otherwise just be awesome. So we have been blessed.
The run is blessed.
The run is blessed. The swag diamond smiles upon us. So yeah, it's one of my favorite tricks to do. Does it save any time? Not really, but it gives us something much more important, and that's swag.
It's all about the swag.
It is, Jen, it is. We're going to disrupt the local ecosystem a little bit by throwing some turnips at these pair of bitty buds.
I would expect nothing less from Toadette.
Same. Yeah, Toadette is savage. And this is one of my favorite levels with some amazing music, so we're going to throw the celebratory turnips to show how excited we are. And now
Those
we
are
just
some
have to...
joyous turnips.
Joyous turnip throwing. There's quite a few celebratory turnip throws in this game. For sure. Yeah, that is definitely one of my favorite levels. And you can get one up there, which is nice. Alright, everyone, sinister street signs. This is a very spooky level. I promise never to do jazz hands again. I don't know if that's a promise that I can keep, though. We'll see. Okay, so basically we're just kind of walking around. on these mystical platforms. And it does get a little bit scary when those charging chicks are running around. But you know, we just get through it. We have courage. And I think this is also the first appearance of the mud zombies, which we will encounter several times over the course of the run. We dislike them. I don't know if they have an official Mario name. If some wise person in chat can share it, then that would be great. But for now, I gotta concentrate on doing not one, but 2 skips in this level. So our first one, we're just gonna use our hitbox to squeeze around. It's a little bit hard to get sometimes. Oh. Boy, the Goombas are not cooperating today.
They are merciless.
I mean, when do Goombas ever cooperate? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna grab that gem, restart. We have one more gem to grab, and this is our first 2 gem level, so we're only gonna collect 2 gems here. And next coming up is my personal favorite trick in the game, Arthur C. Clarke skip, because to casual runners of this game, it is indistinguishable from magic. Oh, that wasn't magic though. Come on, Tuda. Work with me here. There we go. She just kind of levitates right across.
And that saves like 30 seconds, right?
It does, yeah, it saves so much time.
Yeah,
So,
normally you'd have to adjust the water levels.
Correct. So we'll skip World 2-6 because that is a really slow level. I dislike it. And now we've got Sliding Slab Shuffle. This one's pretty simple. So, Casper, do you have a donation for us?
Oh, we have plenty of donations for you, love. All right, we have $25 from Sparkle Queen of Broadway that says, "Go Happy!" We also have $5 from Wicked Gligar that says, "Hi Happy, great run so far. I looked into it." Matthew Porter also shows up in Kirby Star Allies credits with the 3 T's as not a typo, putting this towards the bonus level incentive.
Oh my god.
Okay,
What?
so the legend of Matthew Potter grows. Who is this mysterious man? And does he actually spell his name with 3 T's, or is this just like a secret in-joke that Nintendo does?
Because he's on the quality assurance team. So we were speculating that it's a joke, that they did not check the credits.
It must be a joke. I am 100% sure that they would not make that same mistake twice.
No way. Oh, thank you for that information. That is fascinating.
Yeah, Wicked Gligar, MVP of this run so far. Like, I everything that I've been doing in the run so far just pales in comparison to that piece of research.
Yeah, I'm kind of shell-shocked. Like, whoa.
Same.
I'm processing this new
Same.
data.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose like 3 minutes on the next stage just because my brain is like exploding. Well, we'll try to refocus, but it's a bad time to be distracted because guess who's showing up next?
Oh boy. Our pal.
It's our pal Dragodon, the scariest boss in history. Scarier than that lady in Resident Evil Village, scarier than Bowser. Bowser's not that scary. Okay, I need to concentrate for a little bit on this. So Jen, do you want to just talk about whatever for a couple minutes?
Oh, you know I would love to. I'm going to impart some more fungi facts to chat because I think that they are very much enjoying them. Okay, I want chat to know that fungi were not recognized as a separate kingdom of life until 1969. They were grouped in with plants. So mycology, which is the study of fungi, is actually a pretty new discipline. Because of that reason, people just ignored them. People think that they're kind of spooky because they decompose things and they're associated with death. I guess they just thought they were weird plants. So that's one fungal factory. And they are more closely related to animals than plants. So they were not only erroneously grouped in with plants for centuries, like they're not even that closely related to plants. We are more kin to fungi than plants are. And now, Toadette is quickly making her way across Dragonaunt's lair. You can see he has this giant bump on his head from his last encounter with Toad. I don't know. I think Toad and Toadette are taking their ecological role as decomposers a little too seriously and a little too aggressively. You did that great. Good job.
They're trying to decompose everything in their path, and honestly, I'm scared. Like, I'm the runner, and I'm terrified of these two. And now we're gonna end this whole man's career, this man's whole career. Again. Look at that whole man just sitting there in the lava.
Look at him.
Oh dear. Okay. Glad that we got through that.
So I want to mention, if you, let's see, we're like, if my tracker's not behind, I think we're a little bit less than $300 away from meeting the bonus level incentive.
Really?
That's correct.
Yeah, and if you don't know, those bonus levels are levels based on Super Mario Odyssey. So if you're an Odyssey fan, you definitely want to see those. They're very cool. And if you donate to the incentive and specifically ask, Happy Bear and I will try to do a Toad voice. We will try, if you ask nicely and give them a lot of fun money.
All Toad voice donations will be pushed to the top, so make sure you get those in.
Excellent.
I'm scared, but I don't have a great Toad voice, but we can try it.
I've never heard yours before, so I'm very excited.
I don't really have a Toad voice. It's more like, I don't know what it is. Oh. Okay, so this level is my nemesis, to be honest. I have so many problems here so often. It's so dumb because it's such an easy level. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, this is a spin to win level. There are a couple of those throughout the round.
We do spin to win here, And yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Yeah, one strategy is you just kind of like line up these moving dudes as well as you can. Instead of waiting for them to go past, then you can sort of interact with them. But there's no whole lot of strategy to this level. Honestly, you just kind of spin as fast as you can, and then you win. So the next level is much more interesting.
I love watching you do the next level, especially the end.
Definitely.
Speaking of spinning to win.
Seriously. Okay, so Wind Upstairs. This is a super fun one. I don't know, it kind of has that, again, 8th grade science project feel to it. And it does have one of the weirder, I don't know if it's a glitch or just a feature in the game. But we will actually spin to decompose our friend up there who's throwing things at us.
Like I said, Toadette is taking her role as a decomposer a little too seriously, a little too aggressively.
She is. Watch this. I don't know why that happens, but somehow Toadette spinning just...
Does that work with other enemies, or just specifically there?
You know, I've never tried it anywhere else. I think there's something, because you can kind of like brace yourself against the edge of the creature and the stage, then it creates some kind of like centrifugal force.
I totally
don't
buy
know.
that. Yep.
Yeah, that's how physics works. So right now we're trying to position ourselves well enough so that we can just kind of grab onto the edge of the stage here. There we go. Again, Toadette's hitbox is legendary. So once we get that skip, then it's just a simple matter of kind of walking around the level and hitting all the switches. There we go. I think we're making pretty good time so far. I feel good about this run. I wouldn't be
beautifully
sad
done.
about this run in regular stream times. See, there's an example of a bonus that we just can't avoid because we have to press 3 switches in order to clear the level. All right, next we have Jen's favorite relaxing level.
Oh, I love this one.
I always wonder, who are the people down there? What are they doing? What are all the lights? Kind of reminds me, it's very random, but it reminds me of Sanctuary Fortress from Metroid Prime 2. When you see this just gigantic, huge, super technologically advanced city down below, and I always wanted to go into that city. I always wondered what it was like down there. So kind of the same here for this level.
This is really random, but this gives me, so I was trying to think of if I have any fungal facts pertaining to space, and sadly I don't. But it made me think of tardigrades. Are you familiar with tardigrades?
I am. The cute little bugs, and if you watch Star Trek Discovery, not so little, cute little bug things that, they're like some of the smallest animals in the world, right? And they're impervious to heat and vacuum and all these other things that would destroy a normal life. Do you have any other tardigrade facts, Jen?
Oh man, I took an evolutionary biology seminar once, and I did this whole presentation about tardigrades, and they are so cool. They're really impervious to radiation and vacuums and boiling and freezing, and it's because they have really good DNA repair mechanisms, which is super cool. And I'm nerding out about it a little bit right now.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Not to be confused with the TARDIS. That's something totally different. But tardigrades, that's super cool. Casper, we've got time for 1 or 2 donations.
Absolutely. We have $20 from Firefly, who says, "I'm so grateful for Happy Bear and her determination. Seeing her run Captain Toad Treasure reminds me that even the biggest problems can be tackled one step at a time. She's the best sister I could ever have."
Thank you, Firefly. That is my sister, so.
We
Oh, go ahead, Casper, I'm sorry.
We also have our first Toad Voice donation, the Prince of None, for $10. Wants to hear the Toad voice.
Oh boy. All right, do you want to go first, Happy Bear, or do you want me to do it first?
I'll let you go ahead and take that one, Jen.
Okay, so just to give you all a taste, I'm just gonna do a short little, I don't know, normal Toad thing, and then maybe we'll ramp things up if we get more donations for it. Okay, I need to back up so that I don't blow out the mic. Oh no! All right, there's your taste, chat.
We will do Toad voices as much as you want if you keep the donations coming.
Yeah, we're getting tantalizingly close to the bonus levels.
We are. It's so exciting.
We are
the
about
bonus levels-
$250 away from the bonus levels.
Perfect. I know we can get there, chat. And it's well worth it. The bonus levels are some of the best levels in the game. So, oh wow, that skip normally works. That's okay. This level is cursed anyway, so no problem.
Yeah, so do you want me to take over for you for a minute?
Yeah. Why don't you take over for a moment?
Yeah, so this is one of the hardest levels. you basically need to align all of the cannons in the correct order to blow up the blocks in the correct order. And there's actually a really big skip in this level where you can fall off one set of blocks, which allows you to circumvent an entire part of the level. Normally there's another set of touchstones you need to hit and another set of bullet bills you need to line up. But that can be totally avoided. And yes, I think she just got it, which is awesome. Nicely done. That one's always
Thanks,
a little
Jen.
scary.
Yeah, that level is tricky for sure, but yeah, and that's thanks to the power of Toadette's hitbox. Then we can do that skip. Okay, this one, another spin to win level. We just run around and spin as much as we can. Oops.
Chat is making some excellent connections between like tardigrades and mycelial networks and stuff, and I am loving it.
Yeah, that's those two things are more related in science fiction than you would think. Yeah, sadly, I have not seen any of Star Trek Discovery, but I'm thinking after today, then I need to get on that, because the first season of Star Trek Discovery is basically all about mycelial networks, right? So. Okay, so we're gonna do a damage boost here so that we avoid the bonus at the end, which we get if we don't take damage. Boy, I keep wanting to press that split button and my brain's like, split, Happy Bear, split. Oh no. So, just settle down, girl, you got this. Okay, so we can use Amiibo in this run, and we will use one right now. And there's a few different strats that you can use in this level. With the Amiibo giving you an invincibility mushroom. One of them is kind of hard to get the rhythm on. I haven't really done that yet, so we won't worry about that, but it's worth it to get the invincibility mushroom just to lay waste to all of our enemies. It makes this level quite a bit easier to deal with.
Chat is talking about saying spin to win in a Toad voice, and we would love to do that. If you donate for that, I would love nothing more than to do that. This is a really satisfying level to watch.
It is. It's just so much destruction and mayhem. It's super fun, but that just kind of ties in with Toad and Toadette. They're just kind of coming into this place and like completely messing everything up and destroying things, decomposing. Okay, everybody, you know what time it is. It's the Happy Bear viewer song. Happy Bear really likes her viewers, she really likes them a lot. Happy Bear really likes her viewers, she likes the ones that she's got. I need to come up with a second stanza for that. But that's where we've gotten to so far, so.
I love that song, and I had it stuck in my head the other day, and I didn't tell you at the time. I wanted to wait to tell you today.
That's so funny, Jen. Yep, every time we get to this level, then I sing to my viewers. So, if you would like to be sung to, then I will sing to you if you follow me on twitch.tv. So.
Now, are these what's the purpose of these turnips right now? Were they celebratory, or did they have a function?
Yeah, so there were some, and it's not real obvious, but there's some Hammer Brothers hiding behind those blocks, and so we had to take those Hammer Brothers out with the turnips. So that's why we shoot those, because the bridge will not fall until we take out all the Hammer Brothers. And look, here's our favorite friends. Is there a bird? Never mind. I was gonna. That wasn't really making sense in my head. I was trying to think of like a bird name that went with Frost Fatale's Friday or something like that, but I can't think of one. So. Okay, Oh, go ahead, Jen, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say you'll have to go back and check the VOD because chat is suggesting some additional lines to your song.
Perfect. I love it. We do love chat. Chat is cute. Chat is very cute. Every single one of you in chat is cute. Don't think that you're not cute, because you are. Okay, so we're about to demonstrate Happy Bear viewer skip. So if you're a Happy Bear viewer, you know about the skip, and only Happy Bear and her viewers know about this. So we're just gonna do that little skip right there. And no one else knows about that, not even the world record holder for Captain Toad. And don't you watch the VOD of that world record to fact check me on that, because that's not allowed at all. Kasper, I think we have some time for a donation or two, because history is repeating itself again as we speak.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Happy Bear, who says, hey, this Captain Toad game looks pretty swell. Maybe I'll speedrun it someday.
Uh-oh, I think that's from my past self from January 2021. Chat, we've entered a time loop, a time paradox. You thought it ended with Foo-Foo in AGDQ, but you were wrong. We've got another time paradox, and I think the only way to get me out of it is to donate as much as possible. Otherwise, I'm just going to be stuck learning how to speedrun this game over and over again for the next 1,000 years, and I don't think anyone wants that. So I want to see some donations, or else it's not going to be fun. Anyway, Kasper, do you have one more?
Yep, we have $20 from the Prince of None, who says, I'm so insanely proud of you, Happy. Hope one day to be half the speedrunner you are. Sending bear hugs from the whole gang.
Thank you, Prince. You're so nice. Okay, yeah, thank you, Prince, and everyone on Bewildebeest's channel who might be watching, all my friends. Love you guys so much. So, yeah, please.
Alrighty, we have $20 from Bewildebeest that says, is this the same Wingo that was in Beatles? Wag!
Thank you, Beast. That's so funny. Yeah, we get up to some pretty crazy shenanigans in Beast chat, so definitely a shout out to him for being an awesome friend and supporter of my channel too. Okay, in this level, so with book 3, things start getting super crazy. Yeah, we just put ourselves through a lot in book 3. In this level, we're just kind of running on these seesaw things. We're gonna scoot past that guy. And now, Jen, we're about to go into maybe the grooviest level of any Mario game ever.
And what level is that, Happy Bear?
It is Beef Block Sky Plaza. I hope all of you who are watching start dancing, because this song is groovin'.
It's such a jam.
It is a jam. Alright, we're gonna restart. That good old reset exploited. It just comes in handy for sure.
What would you say is the most beginner-friendly category of this game to learn if someone is interested in learning this game? Would it be any percent?
Yeah, I'd say it's any percent. Yeah, all gems it's longer, so it's a little bit more challenging. And then any percent new game plus, that it can really throw you off if you haven't learned any percent originally. So I would just say start with any percent for anyone who wants to speedrun this game, and I hope that many of you do. This is a very easy speed game to get into because you don't really have to worry about glitches, you don't have to worry about super complicated maneuvers. You just go as fast as you can and just learn how to do that. So a lot of what we do in the speedrun is routing and just learning how to use the existing mechanics of the game to go mega fast. I would say do not, under any circumstances, for whatever reason, run 100% unless you are just somebody who really craves long, punishing speedruns that just make you want to cry. 100% will do that for you. So, I have never tried it. I know a couple of people in our community have, and not super fun.
This level gives me anxiety because of the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer song is extremely anxious. Jen, do you want to talk about why this level gives you anxiety?
Oh my goodness. When I play Super Smash Bros. With my younger brothers, they like to play with like the most frantic item combinations possible. And they like always try to get the hammer and just chase me down. And it just takes me back to my childhood and trying to run away from two kids with hammers.
Yeah, that sounds extremely stressful, Jen. I would not like that. I did not grow up with brothers, but I did grow up with one devious sister, and we also had some of those items, some of those crazy item battles. We really enjoyed doing. Oh boy. So yeah, we really enjoyed doing the Pokeball battles.
Oh yes, classic.
Yeah, that was really fun.
I just want to say, Happy Bear, you are crushing this run.
Thank you. Yeah, this has gone all right so far. I feel pretty good about it. You know, it's amazing how liberating it is to do a speedrun without splits and to just focus on going as fast as you can and just having fun. I'm really enjoying myself right now. I'm feeling it for sure. So this level, we have those cute little bitty buds up there. I wonder if anyone has bitty bud emotes on Twitch. If not, I might make one. I might commission someone to do bitty bud emote for me. But yeah, we just basically walk around in this level. It's one of the less complicated levels in the game, which is good because the next one is horrifying. It's not as scary as it used to be for me, but it's a little spooky for sure. Behold the Conktors, KG Konktor Caper. So in this level, we avoid tons of Conktors. You may remember the Konktor from Super Mario 3D World. They were annoying then, and they're annoying now. So normally we have to go inside that cylinder, but we're just gonna kind of walk over it. And then we're just gonna make our merry little way up, and we're gonna have to deal with these Konkdors again. But they're gonna make a way for us. Use your enemies to make a path for you. That's what I always say. Don't take that literally. Now we gotta walk on this cylinder. Oh boy. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't go exactly the way you want, but we made it through without too much issue there.
Yeah, so casually you would not go on top of that cylinder, right?
So you don't go on top of the first cylinder, you do go on top of the second cylinder.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, and it's It's a scary, scary part of the run, casually or when you're speedrunning. Okay, so in this one, this is where it starts to get really dark, Jen, because we're just taking these adorable little piranha plant younglings and just throwing them away. We're
Not the younglings.
not the younglings, but unfortunately, I don't know what I was doing there. Weird. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to do that to get all the diamonds. Toadette is, I don't know. I mean, Jen, we literally just yeeted a piranha plant youngling into the void.
For no good reason.
Yeah, the only good reason was to grab that diamond.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Shouldn't be worth it, but apparently it is to Toadette. So yeah, I don't know, like I'm getting some nefarious villain vibes here. Because who but a villain would do that?
I think we are slowly convincing chat to see our line of thinking here. I think they're on board with the whole nefarious Toad and Toadette
Good,
narrative
okay, good.
that we've built.
Good. Yeah, look at how we're just like wrecking the ecosystem right here. Casper, I think in order to like kind of get our minds off this and like get us excited again and distract us, then I think we need a couple donations right now.
Absolutely. We have $10 from Anonymous that says, let's get those bonus levels. And we're getting really, really close. We're a little more than $100 away. So we're very, very close to those bonus levels. Get those donations in. We also have $25 from Ryan and Soul that says, go Happy Bear.
Yay, thank you everyone so much. Thank you for those wonderful donations. Ryan and Soul, appreciate you watching. So fun to have so many friends showing up and supporting and donating.
Yeah, and I think our plan is when we hit those bonus levels, that's when we will unleash the Toad voices. So if you've been donating to and specifying that you want to hear a Toad message, like that, we're holding those. We've got those locked and loaded.
I'd also like to quickly mention that there's going to be a super epic secret incentive when the Toad one is met. So get those donations in.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I haven't heard about that. Hopefully it's not like I have to speedrun some random game from my collection. Because that could backfire. So, you know, it'd be really funny if they were just like, yeah, Happy Bear, why don't you just speedrun like a Hat in Time? Yeah, you got it on your PC, Happy Bear. You do that and just be like, okay. But spoiler alert, I do want to start speedrunning Hat in Time. I love that game so much, and I hope we get to see it at GDQ or Frost Fatales someday. Seems like we. Oh, I think maybe it's at ESA this year. Maybe that I saw it. So, but yeah, I'd love to get it into a GDQ someday. So maybe Frost Fatales next year. Who knows? You might see me with Hat in Time. All right, now it's Toadstoolception, Toad among the toadstools, and the fungi and the mushrooms, and Toad is sitting on a mushroom. So he's like drawing strength from the council of the mushrooms that we have right here.
I have so many questions, and I don't even know how to articulate them.
I do too. I do
don't
too.
know. I'm just confused.
Yeah. Sam, maybe this is the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Captain Toad crossover that we've all been waiting for. I'm just imagining a Sonic game where you don't go fast and you can't jump and you have a gigantic hitbox. Captain Sonic.
I'm sold.
Captain Sonic, Emerald Tracker. I want to see some fan art now. Please.
Alrighty, really quickly, we have a $100 donation from Nolan that says, let's see these bonus levels. And with that, it seems that we have hit our Captain Toad Treasure Tracker bonus levels incentive. Thank you so much, GDQ. This is incredible. We get to see even more from Happy Bear today. Let's give a round of applause to the GDQ chat.
Thank you so much, everyone. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so, I'm so glad about that, everyone. That makes me really happy, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm excited to show these bonus levels off to you. Absolutely.
So this level has a perfectly aligned shot, is that correct?
It does, yeah, and it's really hard to get, so let's go. That might be my fastest one ever. That is awesome.
You are amazing.
You know what, chat? We're incredible. We're gaming. Okay, so yeah, normally that's a lot harder and takes a lot longer, but we got that first try, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was a thing of beauty.
It was.
But we knew the run was blessed. You got the swag diamond.
Yeah, we did.
This was predetermined to go well.
You know, the swag diamond just blesses everything. Good grief. Okay, come on.
Someone
All right,
in chat was asking earlier about if you were using Joy-Cons versus the Pro Controller. And they mentioned how last week Kizaron and J-Hops were playing this game on hotfix. And apparently they were using the Pro Controller, but we're having some issues with that. So maybe...
oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue was there.
Yeah, you know, maybe this game is just a little silly. Now, it's scarier than ever. I can't talk today. It's scarier than ever, everyone. Because not only is Dragonon back, he is tricked out with bling. So I like to call him Swagadon. That definitely doesn't make me sound like a 55-year-old mom who is trying to be cool and hip, but you know, Swagadon. Okay, Jen, I do need to concentrate a little bit for this part. Do you want to talk for a little bit? If you remember what Chai Kitty Skip is, then you could talk about that a little bit.
I don't remember what that is. I had that in a note for something earlier, but I think Chai Kitty has developed multiple skips in this game. So, but I do have a fungal fact.
Please.
All right, this is my last one, chat. At least the last one that I have handy. I want chat to know that most mushrooms that you buy at the supermarket, like when you go to your produce section, again, the fungi are with the plants. This is a taxonomic error. But anyway, that's not the fact. The fact is that most of the mushrooms that you get at the supermarket, like if you get the little white button mushrooms, or if you get baby bellas, or if you get portobellos, those are actually all of the same species. They're just at different points in their life cycle. The Latin name, if you're into that, is Agaricus bisporus. And another fun fact about those is that they are a look-alike for a fungus that is called the deadly destroying angel. So if you are out and about and foraging, and you're like, oh, look at this portobello mushroom, maybe think twice before picking it.
You know, that's really good to know, Jen. I would say that the Deadly Destroying Angel is a good name for Toad and Toadette. That's kind of what we're seeing right now.
I did not make that connection, and you're totally right.
Two deadly destroying angels just wrecking entire dragons and ecosystems.
Oh man. And they also have a penchant for gambling, it appears, based on this level.
They do. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, Toadette is really good at gambling today, apparently, because this is a really good Razzle Dazzle slider. In fact, this would probably be a gold split if we were playing with splits, so I'm really happy about this level.
And I love the name Razzle Dazzle. Like, they are very, very pro-gamble. Like, they're promoting it hard.
They really are. So yeah, just remember, kids, don't gamble. But you know, this game really promotes it. So you know, what can you do? Okay, so this level, all true Captain Toad speedrunners fear this level. If you're afraid of this level, you are probably a Captain Toad speedrunner, because it can go so horribly wrong in so many ways. I kind of want to reset because I'm a little bit nervous, but you know, we're just gonna do our best.
We believe. The premise of this level is basically you need to bait, charge, and chuck into destroying things for you, which is scary because there are lots of things in your way, and charge and chuck doesn't always want to cooperate and run where you want him to. So it's a lot of moving parts, and it can be a bit finicky. For what it's worth, chat is absolutely agreeing with you that this level is the pits.
You know, any time that we get through this level without a death is a good day. A good day indeed. Okay, Fright Train Flight lives up to its name. Now we get to no sleep at Magic Koopa Keep.
It's a bit ominous.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to not get any sleep? But actually, this is a pretty sedate level. We don't really need to worry about it too much. It's just sort of a puzzle level. We just have to avoid the enemies. Magic Koopa throwing things at us is a little bit sketchy. But you know what? We just don't need to worry about it. We've been through a lot worse than this.
I have an irrational fear of Magic Koopas, and I don't know why. I shouldn't be sharing this information. People are going to use this against me.
Yeah, I think I can think of at least 5 separate people in your community, Jen, who are gonna use this against you.
Well, are you afraid of Magic Koopas? Like, is this
No,
is this
not at all.
bizarre? Not at all?
No.
You don't find them the least bit intimidating?
Nope, I don't.
They don't send the slightest chill up your spine?
They don't.
Just
they don't.
me? Okay.
Yeah, on my list of things that are scary to me, Magic Koopas are like, what's the opposite of penultimate? The penlastimate? The penleastimate?
Yes, penleastimate. I looked it up in the dictionary just now.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of Magic Koopas. Okay, so we do just need to avoid getting taken out there, and then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it only took us 4 turnips, but yeah, we just take all of them out really quick, and then we got that star. Easy peasy.
Toadette looks so happy. It makes it hard to believe that she is actually this really nefarious creature.
Seriously, but I mean, now look at Toad. He's got Swagadon, and he's taking Swagadon for a ride, and his mind control powers are so intense that this dragon that he recently destroyed, I mean, he can just control it. That's why Toad and Toadette are on the highest list of things that I'm afraid of.
That's why they have to bop him on the head. They have to concuss him in order to like have an entry point.
That's exactly right. Chad, are you starting to understand like why this game is so dark and awful? I mean, this is crazy, and this is the reason why I wanted to submit this run to Frost Fatales, is so that I could share with all of you, so that you could all be looking out for that Toad and Toadette, you know, so you can keep yourselves safe. You know what? We're gonna do this level because I want to show this level off to you guys. This isn't the normal any percent route, but I just love this level so much. It's so fun, and it really has that that adorable retro Donkey Kong vibe, and I think that you all will enjoy this a lot. So, you know, in the spirit of having fun, then that wasn't fun though. Then we're gonna show this off. This actually is one of my favorite levels in the game.
I've never seen. I don't think I've seen this. You're going rogue, and I love it.
Yeah, you know, wild bears can't be tamed, and I'm going off script a little bit right now. But okay, so we're gonna grab that mushroom so we can be safe and confident. Then we're gonna come down here. Okay, perfect. This also has one of my favorite songs in the game. It's just so fun. I love it. And we'll just kind of bust through here.
Something
Oops.
that I don't think we've mentioned, but might not be apparent if you haven't played the game before. So just like most Mario games, if Toad or Toadette collects 100 coins, they get a 1-up. So whenever Happy Bear has been collecting coins, it's to have some bonus lives in the bank there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly right. So, yeah, we'll get two diamonds there, and then we'll get 2 here in Twisty Turny Planet.
And this is going to be another level in which you only get 2 diamonds.
That's correct. That's correct.
And this level is just, Happy Bear is going to totally break it.
Yeah, it's pretty absurd how broken this level can be. Once again, we're going to use Toad's Mighty Hitbox. Uh-oh.
So basically what she's trying to do here is align these different levels of this turning wheel thing to walk up that middle blue brick and then like walk across onto the other platforms. And normally you are not supposed to be able to do that.
Boy, my rhythm's off right now.
But they are very touchy.
They are touchy indeed. Almost had it.
Oh, that was so close.
That was very close. That was very close.
Tantalizing.
Tantalizingly close. Oh boy. Now we're going the other way.
All right, here we go.
Almost.
So close.
So close. Oh dear. Well, at this point, it would have been far faster to just do it the casual way, but you know, we're speedrunners, and we don't like to do things the casual way.
Not at all.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Finally.
So,
Yep.
Toad is not supposed to be able to walk up that vertical middle platform, right?
No,
That's
not
completely
at all.
broken.
Not at all. Yep. That is completely broken.
And then
Okay,
there's
now
the hitbox exploit to cross the final gap.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, there's just something weird about the physics in this game where Toad can just barely walk up that platform. So yeah, that's one of my favorite skips in the game. Most of the time it goes okay. Occasionally it doesn't go that well, but you know, that's all right. It's pretty unrealistic to expect that everything will go right in a run, right? Especially in a reset run like this. So this one is sort of a pseudo auto scroller. We just There's not really anything that we can do to speed through this level. We just go as fast as we can and hope for the best and wait for the platforms. But there is a lot of ghost destroying action, which we do like. We stan.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Casper, I would say that we've got some time for a couple donations.
Absolutely. I actually have a fungi fact.
Oh my god, yes, please.
We have $20 from Mushroom Fan that says, fungi fact. The reason fungi were associated with witchcraft in medieval Europe was because fungi are neither plant nor animal. And since history says that only good forces created plants and animals, fungi had to be from evil. Spooky.
Interesting. Thank you.
That is spooky.
We also have $5 from Green Snow Dog that says, good luck, Happy Bear. Glad to see Toad in a marathon.
Thank you, Green Snow Dog. Appreciate that. Yeah, Green Snow Dog is the world record holder in Captain Toad, and their run is extremely impressive. So yeah, definitely check that out on speedrun.com if you get a moment, because there's crazy things happening that most of us can only dream of. So, all right, these last few levels they can be a little bit challenging, but you know, that's all right. We do like a good challenge as speedrunners. That is not something that we shy away from.
Not at all.
So
we welcome them.
We do. Pretty. Oops, there we go. Pretty straightforward. We just. Oops, that was. Somehow we damage boosted through that. That was a little bit scary, but that's all right. Yeah, that's kind of our last big touchstone manipulation level. We do have a couple more touchdowns later on, but that's really the big one. All right, color crate carousel. This is one of my favorites because we completely break it. So you can pause this entire carousel. And then we're gonna pause it, drop, grab that, and let it continue. So that cuts off a big chunk of the level, and then we race across, grab this. And then fortunately Toadette has a gigantic hitbox. And we're just gonna walk right in, get that center diamond, reset, and there's our star. I like that one. I like colorful things. I'm not a black and white kind of person, in more ways than one. So yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. Okay, trick track call. This one just is no fun. We've got a lot of things that we're balancing. It can be a little bit challenging to keep track of it all, but basically we need to move these touchstone panels so that they break different gates throughout the level.
And
we take out another.
Yeah, I was just going to point out you're taking out more piranha plant younglings.
That's how we do in this run.
Just ruthless.
Super, super ruthless. Oops. Alright, we'll wait for these.
My brother told me a Captain Toad fact today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was that Captain Toad's first appearance was in Super Mario Galaxy. And I've played Super Mario Galaxy. I don't remember Captain Toad's appearance in that.
Yeah, Toad, he is in that game, absolutely. Oh, that's what we forgot. So we had to just wait a little bit there, that's all right. Yeah, so Toad has appeared in Mario Galaxy, I think Mario Galaxy 2, And Super Mario 3D World, obviously, which this game is actually spun off from. And then Toad also comes back in Super Mario Odyssey, which I love, and hopefully he will be in the next game as well. Whenever that is. So, Jen, Toad must be part tardigrade because he's in the vacuum of space right now, and he's doing just fine.
Yeah, a tardigrade toad, like a hybrid creature, is terrifying. A toadigrade, yes, exactly. Is something I really don't want to imagine. Like, it's just too powerful.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here for sure. So, okay, sorry, my commentary train of thought is getting a little bit wrecked because we need to make sure that we do everything correctly in this level. We have one more anxious hammer. This is the last one. Anxious pickaxe, I guess, is how it would be better described. So
yeah, I'm glad that this is the last. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jen. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just going to point out, so I think there was some wordplay going on when the schedule was made. So today is a big animal block, and Captain Toad, like toads are animals, like the amphibians, Captain Toad. Although whether or not Toad is actually an animal is yet to be determined. But I'm just really excited for all the animal games coming up. It's so cool to kick that off.
I am too. So we have unlocked the final boss level. This is not it, but this is just kind of a preparatory one. So we don't need to get any more gems. So we'll be ignoring them from here on out, because who needs gems when we can take revenge on the sinister crow that ruined everything for you. So we're just climbing up these ramps, try not to think about what will happen to the little piranha plant younglings. All right.
Very nice.
Here we go, final boss level. And I'm excited for this. This one gets considerably harder than the first one. Than the first Wingo boss level, I should say. We've also had some Dragodon boss levels.
Are Wingo and Dragodon like in cahoots?
You know, that's a good question. If they are, that would change the narrative behind this game quite a bit. Because Dragodon maybe is a henchman of Wingo that's trying to stop Toad and Toadette. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. That could be for the viewer to decide and determine. Okay, so one thing you might have noticed at the beginning of that run that we did at the beginning of Wingo 1 as well is we immediately reset the level to skip that cutscene, which saves probably 20 seconds. And the first part of the level is just a lot of movement. There's not really a lot of strategy to it. We just get to see this ominous crow trying to blow us off the edge into wherever that purple void goes. Maybe it doesn't go anywhere. Wow, this game is dark.
We've opened up all kinds of like metaphysical questions and physical questions.
We have, Jen. We have endless voids, the nature of identity. We have destruction of innocent dragons. Well, we assume innocent. Yeah, there's just a lot in this game that might not be apparent on a first playthrough. Okay, so we are going to just use Toad's hitbox to squeeze around that, and then we have one of the biggest gifts in the game, comes in the last part of the last level. We're just gonna let the wind take us to skip that entire part. That's also one of my favorite skips in the game. Probably my second favorite, next to Arthur C. Clarke's skip. If you have any suggestions, chat, for the name of that skip, then we are taking suggestions. Now we've got this arrangement. Not only do we have to fight him without guardrails, but there's purple lightning flying everywhere.
And the placement of that purple lightning is random, so it's unpredictable.
It is, yeah.
But Happy Bear can influence the placement of the turnips that are falling, so the turnips fall where Toad is. So she is strategically placing those. Oh, that was 2 great hits. Nice.
All right.
That was really clean.
It was. That was a really good Wingo 2 fight for sure. Okay, so time for the regular part of the run is going to come when I touch the star. So, but first we got to pull our sister out of the piles of gold, which doesn't sound real comfortable. All right, and that is going to be time.
GG.
GG. Feels good, feels good. Thank you, Casper. All right, here we get the credits again, and we get to see Matthew Potter again in, I guess it's the special thanks section for NOE quality assurance. Just out of curiosity, what was the final time on that run? Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, I wanted to sub 135 for this. There's always things that can go wrong in a run, but yeah, I feel good. Feel good about that. Well, Casper, before we go into the bonus stuff, do you have a couple more donations that you want to read?
Yes, I do have a couple. We have $25 from RNL616 that says, "Go Happy Bear, and congratulations to everybody for raising $80,000 and surpassing Fleet Fatales. Let's get 100K before the end of the week. Good luck on the rest of the run." And we also have, well, Jen, we have one for you too. We have $10 from Abutu that says, "Toad voice, spin to win."
All right, should I do it now? Are we ready for it?
Yeah, we're ready for it, Jen.
All right. Toad voice, spin to win. Let me back up here.
Spin to win!
Thank you for the donation.
Oh my, I love it. Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Tech. So, look, it's the Odyssey, and Toad is just going to get so excited about it that he's literally going to leave his sister, who he's just spent the entire game trying to find, right in the middle of the desert in a minecart. What a pal, right? So, add that to the list of Toad's crimes. The adventure does continue in Super Mario Odyssey. You didn't realize you were going to get an ad for Mario Odyssey at the end of the regular part of the run. Tech, just a question for you. Do we run a timer for the bonus, or do we just go timerless on this? I'm good either way. Okay, that sounds good. All right, bonus is now open. So we'll start the timer when I click into the first level. This is the first level. It's Secret of the Inverted Pyramid, and this is based on Sand Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. So we'll go ahead and get the bonus timer started in 3, 2, 1, go. So we've got 4 bonus levels for you, and again, thank you for everyone who donated so that we could have these. It's amazing that we get to show these off. But yeah, they're just kind of like mini Mario Odyssey levels, which I just think is so cute and adorable. Maybe kawaii? No, I don't think this is kawaii, but definitely similar cuteness vibes for sure. Yeah. Now, Jen, were you a Super Mario Odyssey speedrunner at one point, or have you just played this casually? I don't remember.
I've only played it casually. I've flirted with the idea of speedrunning it, but I haven't gone there yet.
Gotcha. Well, shout outs to all of you Mario Odyssey speedrunners, because you are legends. This game is so hard. Casually. It took me, I don't know, probably half a day to beat Darker Side, and honestly, it's one of my big gaming achievements. I really count that as something that I'm really proud of, to have beaten that, because it's so hard. So bless you, all of you Mario Odyssey speedrunners. May your souls find rest someday. Okay, we've got my favorite of the 4 auto-scroller levels now. This one is based on Cascade Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. And we're about to destroy this place, sadly. Jen can attest, she was shocked the first time she saw the mayhem that we're about to wreak.
Yeah, this is just hard to watch. Like, you're going into this gorgeous place and just absolutely destroying it.
Pretty rough.
But to distract us from that fact, we could talk about how in the bonus levels, instead of getting a star at the end of the level, you get a moon, which is so cool. It's very
you get power moons. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of these bonus levels. Is how well it ties in with Odyssey, and that they took the time to just make those little updates to make it special for fans. It's really cool. It's really cool. So in this bonus book run, I will be trying to get all the gems in each level, which can take a little bit longer for 1 or 2 of the levels than normal. In particular, the last level that we'll do, Cookatiel's Sizzling Sprint, is brutal. In fact, all Dren speedrunners use the Wedding Peach amiibo to unlock the bonus levels at the beginning of the run, so that they can do that level as soon as possible, because it can really wreck you if you do it at the end of a run. So yeah, all gems, that's a fun category. I'd like to get back into that one. I really enjoy it. And we'll throw some more celebratory turnips. Look at this beautiful place. We love it.
Happy Bear, I'm gonna hit you with a Gen fact that I don't think you know.
Please.
Relevant. I don't know if you know, when I was picking my wedding dress, I took inspiration from Wedding Peach from Odyssey.
Are you serious?
That was the kind of the style I wanted. Yeah.
Really? I love that.
I have no other fashion icons, just Peach.
You know, Peach is a fashion icon. She has like 10 different outfits in Mario Odyssey, and we stan that. So shine on, you beautiful diamond Peach. So look, you know, we can hang out with our friends here. This is probably my favorite bonus level, because New Donk City is just such a fun level for me casually in Mario Odyssey. It seems so hopeful, and everything is bright and new, and the sun is shining, and it's really how I want to be as a happy bear. So this is probably my favorite bonus level in the game. So just a lot of movement at the beginning, and then we got to deal with all these creepers. I hate creepers.
I never noticed that graffiti before. So there's graffiti right there in front of you now that I think says Bowser.
Yeah.
And there was some around the corner that said something about Bowser and Peach. Do you know what it says?
I don't. Let's see if we can investigate when we get over there. When we get back there, I mean. So now we've activated the power in New Donk City, and we can hold on to these platforms. Whoops, got a little bit distracted there. Okay, here we go. Perfect. No, that was... Okay. I think we got through that without issue. Oh, we're gonna look at this.
I can't make it out.
It says Bowser and Peach. And then has a Bowser head underneath it, so... No, Bowser, he's just graffitiing this entire beautiful, beautiful city, and I'm not really down with that.
The detail that went into these bonus levels is beautiful.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Okay, so now we've got one more gem, and it's the most fun. Oops. That's alright. We'll just climb back up. Probably something that I need to do when I start running the bonus levels again is to adjust my camera a little bit. The camera can be a little bit funky. Seriously, Toad? Camera can be a little bit funky. But that's alright. Nope.
Chat thinks that maybe the graffiti said Bowser and Peach Royal Wedding, which would make sense.
That would make sense, absolutely. Unlucky shot from the hammer, bro.
Oh, that was
okay.
On point. Ouch.
It was. So the unfortunate thing is that starts us all the way back here. That's all right to take a death there so that I can show you kind of the mechanics of this level, which a little bit punishing casually if you're not really looking out for what you're doing. But that's all right. We turn the power right back on. We have adversity in speedruns sometimes, and in life, you know, Toad is. Well, I was about to say let's all be like Toad, but after this run today, I'm not so sure that we should. But let's persevere in all of our difficulties.
Yeah, so you can use your cursor to interact with the piranha plants, but you cannot use your cursor to pause the moving platforms.
Not the ones that move up and down, but the ones that rotate back and forth you can.
Okay.
So, and you know, we're just we're gonna grab us a little. Where's that mushroom? There we are. And then we'll pop back down here. Okay, perfect. Here we are. There's that little gold mushroom. It looks like one of the Hammer Bros kind of got knocked out. So that's nice for us. Okay. Much better, much better.
Nice.
So as you can see, that camera can be a little bit tricky unless you really get it exactly where you want. And that's kind of an underrated thing about this game is the camera, maybe underrated isn't the right word, but something that people don't talk about enough is the camera in this game can be a little bit weird. As I think Kazran and J-Hobbs found out last week during their run. And now it's the cutest thing ever. Look at Toad. He's just screaming his little heart out, letting everyone know that he is here. He is Toad. Okay, so now we are going to climb back this way. And then we gotta wait. This is not a fast level. This is not a level that you do quickly. It's kind of just a level that you enjoy and that you soak in the ambiance of. But we got Power Moon finally. Alright, now we come to the sketchiest level in all of the bonus levels and maybe in all of the game. This one is so hard. I think there are more difficult ones, but not ones that we do in anything except 100%. So of the commonly run levels, this one is the most challenging. Not least because this is the existential part of the speedrun. We have not one, not two, not three, but 4 Captain Toads that we're trying to manage while Cooktail flings gigantic durians at us. Jen, have you ever had a durian before?
I have not.
I have not either.
I'd love to experience one from afar.
Same. So we're gonna restart. We have to hit all 3 of those switches to get the gem. So we'll do this level a maximum of 5 times. I don't want to get us too behind in the speedrun, or in the marathon today, rather. But I have faith. I think that we can do it. So if you chat can send all of your positive, encouraging emotes, so that we can finish this thing and go home.
Yeah, this level is really scary.
Here we go.
Nice.
Those emotes are working. Oh, we lost 1, we lost 2. And unfortunately, I'll have to restart again because we lost 3 of our 4 toads and we need at least 2 to make it through that last part. So that's all right. But now since we have that second gem, I won't worry about getting it again. We can just concentrate on getting all of our little toad guys to the end. Many thanks, chat, for your support today. I haven't been able to see you, but I've been able to feel you for sure. Really grateful for you, for all the friends who have donated. There we go. This level is awful. It is awful to speedrun. It's a challenge. It's awful casually. Okay. There we go, third try. Okay, time is coming up when I hit the Power Moon. And time. There we go.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Jen. Okay, well, I think that concludes my labors on Captain Toad today. Everyone, it has been such a privilege to be with you today. I'm sad it's over. I've enjoyed it so much, but we have so many good runs coming up today that I can't wait to watch with all of you. Just want to shout out a few people. Shout outs to Jen, first of all, for being my amazing commentator. She is an amazing friend, and I'm so grateful for her in my life. Kasper, thank you for being an amazing host. You are amazing and have been so supportive of me. I just want to also shout out my community. Bear well, everyone. Thank you. And want to shout out my sister, Firefly, as well, for being the best sister ever and for supporting me and believing in me with Captain Toad. So, Jen, Kasper, any last words before we sign off?
Thanks so much for asking me to be on the couch for you. This was really, really fun. Thank you.
It was an honor to be a part of this run. It was awesome.
Thank you, everyone. All right, that's it for me, but we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Happy Bear, for that incredible Captain Toad Treasure Tracker run. If you want to find out more about the community, head on over to Happy Bear's channel or any other sources that you've seen throughout the stream. Up next, we have Death Squared with Eliza and Paticus. We're doing story mode all secrets, and actually with this run, y'all, we have a few donation incentives open, so let me tell y'all about it. So throughout the first half of the run, we have a donation incentive for which hat each player wears. There's a whole bunch of different options, so check them out on the bidding tab on the GDQ website, or when you go to put in a donation, you'll see all the different options and which robots can wear what hat. They're all super adorable, so I suggest you put your donations in, and we'll see what we can get out of that. In the second half of the run, we have actually a Save or Destroy the Robots incentive. That's right, we have our own Frame Fatales version of this. We have Save or Destroy the Robots. So before the end of the run, make sure you get your donations in, putting them towards which incentive if you want to save the robots or destroy them. Alrighty, GDQ chat, we'll be back after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, welcome back to Frost Fatales 2020. Alrighty, welcome back to Frost Fatales 2022. Up next, we're actually going to discuss some of our amazing prizes that we have here for the stream. So here are our friends, Sent and Frozen Flygon, to discuss those. Take it away, y'all.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Frost Fatales 2022. My name is Sent and I am joined by the always amazing Frozen Flygon. Frozen, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you today, Sent?
I am doing great. We have a full day of amazing runs for all of you. You don't want to miss any of them. And of course, with a new day, we've got a whole day of new prizes to talk about. And we've got some really cool ones today. Definitely cannot wait to start. I'm just going to give you the quick tip right now. $25 minimum donation at any point today is going to get you entered into all of the amazing prizes that we're about to talk about, we're about to show you, and more. Don't hesitate. Get those donations in. Court, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, absolutely. So talking about that fantastic Captain Toad Treasure Tracker run, absolutely incredible job. If you want to learn about fungi facts, those bonus levels and more, we have a copy of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Nintendo Switch. This is a $10 minimum donation and it was provided to us by Billy Phoenix. So if you enjoyed that run and you haven't already played this game, this is an amazing opportunity to have a chance to win it.
That's so cool. And that run was amazing. That Captain Toad Treasure Tracker took me like 20 hours.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Just
oh yeah, we're just gonna knock it out in like an hour. Yeah, whatever. These puzzles, they're nothing.
It's not a big deal. My character can't jump. Doesn't matter. We're still gonna go fast.
Indeed. Bonus fun guy fact, by the way. Scent actually counts as a fungus. He's been on this couch for like 2 years, and no matter what we try, we cannot get rid of him.
Absolutely. What else we got?
From Count Gooby, we have this absolutely lovely Zero Suit Samus Perler. Samus in her Zero Suit glory. $10 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Gooby, for sending it out to us. When I talk about Perlers, always talk about the two styles of it. Either the completely melted closed or the very see-through open. You can, kind of see my hand through it if I hold it up to the light here. This is a very open Perler. It's very well done. Thank you so much to Gooby. $10 minimum donation at any point today. Make sure to get those donations in.
Yeah, absolutely. And right away we can see the other style of Perler.
Oh.
We've got Baba is Perler. So we've got a key. We got Kiki. We got Baba and Love. So this makes a whole sentence. What does it say?
Yeah. Baba loves Key. Unfortunately, if you've played Baba as you know that this is absolute nonsense and does completely nothing. Unless object is word is also on the game is very complicated.
All right, we need a few more
into it.
Perlers, I think, to make anything happen. But regardless, you're going to want to catch Uni's run of Baba as you later today because it's going to be way faster and make way less or more sense maybe to you than this does. So for the set of Perlers, it's a $15 minimum donation for the set of 4 provided to us by Kinda Nerdy Housewives. Some incredible Perler work here.
Thank you so much to Kinda Nerdy Housewife for sending these out. Again, $15 minimum donation, and you get the set of 4 all together. We have a couple of absolutely amazing hand-knitted things from Diamond Craft Shop for us. I know you're already reaching for it. You want to tell people about the puffer fish.
Its eyes were just coming into frame, and there it is. We have this crochet bouncy ball. It literally bounces on the table. It's really incredible. It's so squishy. I love it.
It's such a cool idea. Yeah, it's like a crocheted amigurumi figure of the pufferfish from I Am Fish, but it's been crocheted around like a children's bouncy ball. So it's really springy. It'll actually bounce on surfaces.
Oh my goodness, it's amazing. I'm having so much fun with it in the studio.
It's so fun to play with. We shouldn't be playing with it though because you could play with it for a $20 minimum donation if you want it, and also for a $20 minimum donation from our friends over at Diamond Craft Shop. We have this lovely shiny Magikarp hat. Court, do you want to demonstrate the hat for everyone?
We can put it just right on top of all the other nonsense I have going on.
I love that I have rubbed off on you so much that you have now put the hat on backwards.
It did not work correctly. Hold on. Wait a second.
There we go.
Now it's actually looking in the right direction. At all of you wonderful people who may be entered to win this shiny Magikarp hat. And again, $20 minimum donation at any time during the day today. You could do it right now while you're thinking about it.
You definitely should do it right now. But if you're going to donate $20, why not donate $25? Because for a $25 minimum donation, you could win this absolutely lovely Captain Toad Treasure Tracker themed painting from Caroline Design. Come on, look at that. This is a painting. This is oil on canvas old school painting. There's so much detail. The entire canvas is filled with color and shading. It's just a marvel to look at. Caroline has sent out several paintings this event, and we have them all set out next to each other, and it's just so much fun to go look at them.
It's like a gallery of all the runs in the event. It's so amazing. I love seeing them each day.
It's incredible. The design is great. The style is great. $25 minimum donation. It's one of a kind. It could be yours. Make sure to get those donations in. And if you get $25 donated today, you're going to be 1/5 of the way entered into both of our amazing grand prizes. First off, we have something that I left way too far out of frame. A PlayStation 5. $125 cumulatively throughout the event gets you entered to win a PlayStation 5. So $25 now, $25 tomorrow. The remaining $75, I guess, Saturday, because we're running up on the end of the marathon. You got to get your donations
Saturday.
in. Well, I'm very good at time. Don't worry about it.
Just get $125 in right now, then you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it because you'll be entered to win this PS5, but you'll also be entered to win a lovely gaming PC from our friends over at Skytech Gaming. As a reminder, this is not the actual PC that we'll be sending out. This is a facsimile of the PC in the same way that I am a facsimile of talent. It's a very easy concept to understand. Don't worry too much about it. You can check out the specs of this PC over at GamesDoneQuick.com, along with pictures of these and all of the other prizes that we have available for you. But that's not all, because you can also check out all of the amazing upcoming speed runs we have in the marathon. You mentioned Baba is You. You really don't want to miss that run later tonight.
That's going to be so much We got Baba is You, I Am Fish, Beast Wars, it's Animal Block.
Oh, I'm so excited for Pokemon Pearl, honestly.
Yes, that's going to be fantastic.
I saw that run on the schedule, and then I saw, wait a minute, how is this an hour long? What?
Yeah, you'll find out. It's going to be spicy.
I want to know. Also, you can find out about all of the incentives that you can put your donations towards, because you don't have to specifically donate for the prizes. You still get to put that towards an incentive. And one incentive you don't even have to put your donations towards is our milestone incentive tonight, Court, right?
Yes, our third bonus game of the event. You want to see it. It's a Metroid Dread race. I am so excited for this. One of the most anticipated games of this year, and just an incredible Metroidvania, of course. And it's at the end of the night. We got to make sure we get to 96,000 before that run's going to start, so we can see this incredible game in action.
We need about $14,000 more dollars, but Twitch chat, I believe in all of you. I know that we can get there together as a community. And remember that your donations are going directly to Malala Fund and to all of the amazing work they do to help create a world where girls can learn and lead. It's, truly an amazing cause to be working for, Court. I know you've spoken a lot about it, about how you're a teacher, and this is just something that really hits hard for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to meet some of the Malala Fund representatives yesterday during the live interview in studio, and they're just so appreciative of everyone who is here helping make this marathon happen. So thank you all.
Thank you all so much. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss Death Squared or any of the amazing games coming up in the marathon. Stay tuned.
Alrighty, welcome back to Frost Fatales 2022. Thank you so much, Sent and Courtney, for those awesome prizes. Make sure you get those donations in so you can get a chance to win that beautiful PC. Now, before we get into the run, I just want to remind y'all there are a couple of donation incentives that we have here. For each player, they get to both wear a hat throughout the run. So for the first half of the run, you can choose between a plethora of options. Make sure you check out the GDQ bidding tab for it, or when you go into a donation, you can see all the options there as well. And of course, we also have Save or Destroy the Robots, so get those donations in before the end of the run. And with that, we have Death Squared, Story Mode, All Secrets with Eliza and Paticus. Take it away.